Don't waste your time on them. Do not touch Yun. So now she's gonna be forced to go. Hi everyone, I'm going to react to Akatsuki no Yona, chapter 227. I'll make sure that I'm looking at the right chapter so that I don't make the same mistake that I did last time, where I was supposed to be reacting to chapter 224.5, and then I chose chapter 204.5, and then I was just like so confused, or just going through the chapters, and I was realized that I've already read these chapters, and I don't know, it was just a mess. So yeah, I'm reacting to 227. Probably 228 as well. I don't know if I'm going to be reacting to more than that. But yeah, so last episode, during the last chapters. How can you and I reunited, and then they were kissing and stuff, and it was just, I love them. And then by the end there, Val showed up, and Minion, was like, I need to bring you back or something or other like that. I don't know. And Hiyori was also there, but then he sort of like disappeared. I don't know where he went. I don't know. That scene was just weird. But yeah, so that's what happened during the last chapters. And before we get into this one, if you guys have a reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider supporting me on Patreon at patreon.com/follow-me. And now let's start this chapter, and here we go.
Okay guys, in case the reaction gets blocked and I had to cut out the reaction itself, you can just look in the pinned comment in the comment section for the link to the reaction highlight itself, so you can just click on it, watch it, and then you just come back for my review.
Okay, let's see. We fought and got her together. Squirmings in the dead of night. Okay, these days are so far away now. Let Minion go. And now he's gonna realize that she's there on her by choice. With me. If I went back, what kind of look would I receive? And he just let her go? What are we gonna do for now? If we return to the castle, he won't be able to pursue us. That castle, I don't know what state that castle's gonna be in, but I don't trust that castle. He doesn't care about what happens to me. Really? Well, he made these seems like years and years ago. I don't even know how long it's been, that he doesn't really care about her, but I feel like he does, he's not gonna let anything bad happen to her. Or at least that's not what I think. Or that's what I think. What the heck? Okay. And then we notice something strange. There's really no palace guards patrolling in his. That's what I said. There are still guards. Let's go ask them. I don't think there are guards. Where did the old man go? That's what I'm saying. You Hiyori. Where is it? Isn't he supposed to be keeping an eye on me? Who is that? From far away, the guy looks like that dude that I hated. What was his face again? I forgot his name. That was all about capturing the dragons and stuff. But I don't think it's him. Probably it's the Dromoi? Dromoi. What the hell? Dromos. What's any Dromo? I've been saying Dromo. Well, whatever, man. Is he standing on her? Get your. I knew they were gonna jump into action, I knew they were. But I don't think it's gonna be that easy. Yeah, see? The guy, the Dromoso, Dromoy or whatever is just like. She's doing her best, but like. Cease your caprice. Is caprice I know caprice is a French word, but is that an English word as well? Caprice. Sorry. I'm doing a quick Google search. Caprice en anglais. Huh. Same thing. Ça, je ne savais pas ça. Oh, whim. Okay. Like a whim. I know whim. I just didn't know the. Okay. But before that, I'll protect you. Oh, she did say that he was her savior. Whether he heals her or not of the sickness. Come back to me in my battle instincts. I don't care what she thinks. And I'm pretty sure this guy cares about her, like that. Not just as a friend, or so much that he's known all her life. But yeah. I can't believe the drummers are even here. If you're gonna harm you and I won't go easy even on you. It is my job to bring you back. The rest doesn't matter. Uh-oh, he disarmed her. I don't know, but I found that pose so sexy. Mimi, stop it. Okay, why won't you back off? People are suspecting that you're leaking information about Safkai. I don't possess any significant intel, and let's clear these suspicions so you don't receive any punishment. Really? I'll admonish His Majesty. Like that guy cares about your opinions or anybody. Ugh. Who do you think you will be talking to exactly? Why did you go to Hero Castle? It's not like you have any family ties or connections here. Well, I do. My father was from Koka, and I'm probably gonna die soon. That's why I wanted to be free before I die. Look at Little Ho. Little Ho trusts him, so it's like I trust him too, man. Please let me die in peace. Yeah, see, he doesn't like that. He doesn't want to think about her dying. Might you be the other party of Miss Amelia's Why did you just reveal that? Why'd you say that? It was girl talk. Why would you tell him that? Shoo. Look, what's going on? What's going on with the nice guy over there? It's red. What? City's burning. Lily. Is the city burning or is the castle burning? Please say something. Oh, too much information. You've got nothing better to say after all the embarrassment you've caused me? I thought it would have been better to be sent on the battlefield. What did you say? You suddenly become His Majesty's concubine. You suddenly go to Coca as an emissary and don't come back. You suddenly cut your hair short. Are you suddenly talking about me? What's that about? Shut up. Don't say it. Either way, the annoying woman that I am will live your life. But with this, I bid you farewell. Nah, you're not going anywhere. Meeting on the fire. The valley guards are moving to extinguish the fires in the city, so it's the city. We will take advantage of the confusion to penetrate Hero Castle. Uh-oh, my boy. I must inform the palace guard. Who's gonna save you, Gaminian? What are you doing to you bastard? Excuse my impoliteness, princess. I hate those their eyes are like I don't know. I knew I knew it, man. There's no way Val was gonna let her die. He cares about her. Aww. He's funny. His heart moved. Aww. Okay, hold on a second. I need to order some stuff. Chapter 228. Wait. Revolt. He's revolting against the Dromos. I'm confused if I should say Dromos or Dromoi. Is it like Dromos singular, or is it Dromos plural and then the Dromoi is plural singular? I don't know. His Majesty Chago recognized me, who had no backing whatsoever based on my own merits. I'm grateful for that. But even so, I can't let you lay a hand on her. Dang. How many Dromosoi are there? Clearly he's fighting 3 at the moment. Oh, fighting together, side by side, protecting each other and stuff. Yay. As you would expect from an outstanding military commander from South Kai and an ex-general, don't waste your time on them. Do not touch Yun. So now she's gonna be forced to go. More importantly, I can't believe you defied the Dromos. What are you coming to? You can't turn back now. You're right. Can't let you. Aww. So it's just you and me now? Are you sure? You want to stay together with me? Living together with you sounds fine. Man, I love the love stories in this show, man. Marriage proposal. Well, you said living with her was fine, so, married people live together. Look at Jose holding her hand and stuff. Aww. 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 I completely forgot. I was so, engrossed with their story, and when I completely forgot that they got my boy. Where are you going? The castle's over there. Without you, we can't enter the castle that easily. We need a permit. And I don't think we could pull off the kind of stunts the Dromos did. That's why. Remember the girls that we met earlier? Apparently it's the daughter of the Water Tribe chief, so maybe they can work something out. Minion, are you okay? You was abducted. They're heading towards the castle, but we can't get in on our own. Leave it to me. I have identification, so we'll be able to work something out. Okay, do you think you can handle this alone? Who do you think you're talking to? You're on your guard, huh? Minion is a friend of Yun, and we completely trust Yun's judgment. What's up with that Yun guy? Are you jealous? What happened to the reconnaissance that was sent ahead of us? So much time. Reconnaissance? I have never been so excited to see Hyuri in my entire life. I was in my entire life, but ever since he showed up in this anime, I've never been so excited to see him. I'm like, where the heck did he go? Where did he go? And then he shows back up here, and he's taking out the reconnaissance. Someone who can kill one of us. Yes. Yes. There's someone who can kill one of you. Yes. Okay. So there's 4 here. He took out 1. Was there 5 total? We have to be careful. Careful when we kill him. Is he strong enough to take all of them? If only everyone were here. Yona? Are you sensing something? Princess? Mercy here, because what is Yona feeling? Exactly, what are you feeling? Okay, let me see the next. How do I want to see the next one? What if he ends someplace where I don't want to stop? It's okay. Chapter 229. Okay, someone is planning to set the castle on fire. 225. Chapter, is it a typo? It must be a typo, right? It should be chapter 225, 229, right? Just hurry. Do you want this place to entirely go up in flames? Was it okay to let them pass? There are soldiers keeping watch inside as well, so if that makes them feel better, just let them. It's not like we would ever leave our position. So there's another one. How many dromos are there? There are currently 5 with, well, he's taken out 1. So, and then there was 4 more that I saw. So there's 5 plus this one, that's 6. How many dromos are there? 5. So what was the calculation? I just calculated some stuff. Can we be them if we all fight together? No, or doesn't he know about one extra one? Because you have 5 of them with Hughie over there, and then this guy just got killed, so that makes 6. Did they kill Hughie? So you came, Princess. Sure. Where's Yun? I mean, they say he's dead, but is he actually dead? I did the same to this guy, right? He was struggling too much, so I killed him, right? It's too late. It was hectic, so by mistake So where is he really? I won't forgive you for lying about killing you. Look at it. If he happens to have a single scratch, you will make the most fearsome people in the world your enemies. Or you will make. Okay. Which means first there are these 3. Amado, there are 5 dromos. Okay, and one of them is dead, which makes 4. One of them probably brought Yun somewhere. Well, the one that brought Yun somewhere, is he still with Yun? Okay, assuming the one that brought Yun somewhere is still with Yun. And then there are these 3. Can you do it, General Mania? I feel like I could do anything right now. Aww. I will hand over neither Yun or myself. You die here. That's right. They die here. Is that gasoline? In my mind, I'm taking petrol. Whatever. To light the fire. See? I said there should be an extra one. Because you had the he's saying that there's 5 of them. You have 3 that's facing. One was killed, right? If there were 5, one was killed. Val just killed another one. There was 2. One is keeping an eye on Yun over here. Then those 2 are facing the other 2. And then there was the one that killed the people at the gates, and that's showing up over here. I went to see the castle town. It was burning so beautifully. The grand finale will take place here. I want to see the castle of the Red Dragon be shrouded in black flames as he prostrates himself to the ground. The castle of the Red Dragon. Why did he phrase it like that? Tonight will mark the end of the Red Dragon. Why are you so focused on the Red Dragon? So Tetra doesn't use a sword. Ayura, take you. Can you do anything? I mean, I'm there. If I was you, I don't know. bite his ears off, do something. Don't just stand there. Not stand, but like don't just not do anything. Yeah. If you were Yuna, I'm sure she would have built ages ago already. Because she'll become everything her way after all. Do something. If I die here, they won't have anyone to hold the reins. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh, hold on a second. I'm like, what the heck are you thinking? For a second there, when he said if I die here, they won't have anyone to hold the reins anymore. Like, my mom went to, okay, so like if I die here, then they won't sort of like have any sort of like leverage or something or other like that. Or something. That's what my mom was. I'm like, wait, boy, don't tell me you're about to kill yourself. But then, I thought about it a little bit more. Then I'm like, oh, no, that's not what he meant. That like they won't have anyone to hold the reins like anymore. Like, like, he's the mom of the groups. He sort of like keeps everybody in line, sort of. Carefully, I will avert my enemy's attention. Now, Yoon, this way. Okay, they got him. You little. Good job, Yoon. Yeah, good job. You okay, May? Yeah. Huh? Did you just call me May? I did, but you never called me that before. If you're gonna shorten me to May, you might as well say my name entirely. But wait, I got it. That might give it a special feel to it. Oh, let's go with that. When it's just the two of us, then I will call you. No, just say Val. Please help. Ayura and Tatra are still fighting against the Dromos. Yes, and they started a fire too. Oh no, Castle is. Where are Ayura and Tetra? It won't be the end. There's another one. What? There's one of them who arrived late. I'm so confused. I thought the guy that Val went and started facing, I thought he was the 6th one that showed up, So is he the one that was facing Ayura and Tetra? And he defeated them? And now Val is facing them, and then the other one is showing up behind Mania? Or is... I was thinking about it. When the guy was just like, he sort of like marched in, and I don't know, the way he was talking about wanting, like, it was a great sight to see the city burning, and he was, wanted to see the castle of the Red Dragon come to an end. The way he was talking, my mind went to Chago. But I didn't say anything. That's where my mind went. And the fact that this guy is like calling her my stray cat. I know I didn't go down yet, but like, I'm 100% sure that is Chago. If it's not, I'm gonna be like, really? Like, that would surprise me if it wasn't Chago. See? Okay, I'm stopping here. I freaking hate this dude, man. Like, I freaking hate him. And I started reading this chapter because of the way the other chapter ended with Yona sort of like, it felt like he was feeling something. So, and then they ended with them saying like, what is she feeling? So I'm thinking, okay, we're gonna go into what she's feeling, but she wasn't even in this chapter. What the freaky frack? I knew when Val showed up, and at the end of that would be chapter 226, right? And him and Minion got into it, and he was telling her something about he can't go empty-handed or something or other like that. When he showed up, when he said that and all that, I'm like, I don't see this guy delivering Minion to Chago. Like, he knows what's gonna happen to her if he delivers her to him. So I'm like, I don't see him doing that. And that's exactly what happened. Like, he was not, when the Dromos whatever showed up, and then they were started attacking, or is it Minion that started attacking them? Either way, they were fighting, and then they were about to, like, he was coming at her. One of them was coming at her, and then Val stepped in, and then stopped them, told them that, that's not what their goal was. They were supposed to bring Minion back, alive and stuff. So the fact that he was attacking her, that's sort of like against Chago's orders and everything. So I knew when he stepped in there, I knew he was trying to protect her, and then she revealed that she's not living, that she was gonna die. She wanted to die in peace, and all of that. That affected him, I could see from his reactions that Minion thought that he didn't care about her, like that. And I'm like, nah, he does. I could tell that he does. But she was just not giving him time to say anything. She just kept going on the attack. I'm like, girl, can you calm down and let him speak and let him say what he wants to say? When he disarmed her and then he stuck his sword or whatever in her cloak, sort of like pin her to the ground, sort of like that. Like that found, I'm like, I love it so much. You know what? Let me see. Who writes Akatsuki no Yona? Yona writer. Mizuho Kusanagi. Mizuho Kusanagi. It's a Japanese manga artist. She. I felt like it was a woman, but I couldn't be sure. Like, just the way she writes the romances in this show, I absolutely love. Like, that's my kind of romance, like, I love it so much. Like, what was Suwon's parents' name? Like, it was only like a few panels, I guess, of them meeting each other and everything. And then I fell in love with them like instantly, And then with Val and what's her name? Minion. It's the same thing. Like we saw them previously in the previous chapters, like you showed them interacting and everything and all of that, but it wasn't really that much focus on them or anything. But then in this chapter, Val shows up and he's protecting her and everything, and she's acting like, I don't know, just I fell in love with them too this chapter. So it's like I love the way the romances are written in this show. Like, I absolutely love it. And so, yeah, he started protecting her. She told him he was sick, she was gonna die, but she wasn't. She told him not to help her in any way or something or other like that. She told him that if he didn't bring her back to Chago, that he was gonna be in trouble. But even with that, she can't go back, and that she has to protect Yun, because the Dromos, like, they kidnapped Yun because they were like, wait a second, was that before? I think it was after she left. After she left Val there, and then she went up, where was she going? I'm forgetting. I think I'm missing. I'm mixing the events, sequences of events. But then she left. Basically, he left Val. It was, and then she started facing the Dromos again. And then Val showed up when they were basically. I think they were said the Dromos was saying something about that Chago was okay with them cutting off her legs or something or other like that. And he was about to go on the attack, and that's when Val showed up, I believe. And then he was basically protected her, and then he basically declared that he was on her side and everything, and against Chago and the Dromos and all of that. And then he this is something about living together, and she was took it as them getting married. I'm like, it's so cute. I love it. So yeah, he I think it was after that interaction that they kidnapped Yoon, and then during all of those things, they noticed that the was on fire. The city was on fire, and I think that's where Lily and Tetra and Ayura they left to I guess we'll take a look at that. I think Yoon also went after them, right? Either way, that's where they were, and then I don't know, man. I'm confused about the sequence of events, but the thing is that they kidnapped Yoon, right? And then they were like, okay, Minya is like they're taking her to the castle because that's where they wanted to do the exchange and whatnot, and they were gonna go to the castle, but they don't have permission, so they went to Lily, who was in the town and helping and all of that. So Lily and Ayura and Tetra joined Minion and Val, and then they went to the castle, and then they entered. The people, they were like, they didn't know that people inside the castle were just getting killed and everything. They didn't know anything about that. They felt like nothing was happening, that they were panicking for nothing. But she's the daughter of one of the tribe leaders, so it's like, yeah, go in. They left them going, and just as they going, the guards kept talking, and then the Dromos showed up and killed them. So I'm like, how many Dromos are there? Because I was counting and everything, and then Minya straight up asked Val, like, how many were there? And he says 5, and I'm like, huh? 5? That doesn't make any sense. Because I'm like, I saw this, and I'm like, but there's an extra one. There's a 6. So it's like, I was confused. And so they went in there, and then Hyuri, the way the last chapter ended, Hyuri was there with them, and then suddenly he wasn't. I'm like, where the heck did he go? And then he was in the castle, and he had killed Dromos, and then I'm like, these guys were like, oh, he killed one of us. He must have been not on his guard or something or other like that. I don't know. But that Hyuri was clearly an assassin, but he looks older. He looks like an old man. And then they were like, we need to take care of him or something or other like that. And I'm like, is Hyuri gonna be able to face these 3? There were 3 or 4. I think there were 4 of them. Yeah. Excuse me. Because he had killed the one, and then the 4 of them were attacking, right? And then when Minyoung and Val and the others showed up, it was just the 3 of them there, and then they lied and said that Yoon was killed, but then they figured that one of them took Yoon someplace and whatnot, so there was just 3 of them there, and then Val killed one of them, and then it was just the 2. And Lily, Tetra, and Ayura, they went after Yoon, right? And the guy was like, he had Yoon, and then he had those like gas on the floor and everything, and then he had the flame in his hands and whatnot. And then though they started fighting, they were about to fight. I'm like, no, I was thinking, okay, you do something, you're there, you can't just let these people just drag you away and not do anything. And then that's when he launched these bombs or something or other like that, and then he basically got knocked off of this guy's shoulder, and and then Ayura and the others took him away. or Lily took him away, and then Ayura and Tetra was facing this Dromos. But then the next time we see him, he's there, the girls on there. So it's like what happened to Tetra and Ayura, and Val and Mania had already defeated the other Dromos, so it was just that one there. And then Chaco showed up behind. I'm like, oh, freaking fuck. For sure, Val took care of the other one. I believe he was on the ground when Chago showed up behind Mania and all of that. And then he like he stuck her with their thing, hand thingy, whatever. I don't see her dying, especially with Yoon there. You know, he's a healer. And even though this guy stuck her and whatnot, she was still speaking and all of that. So I want to believe that she's okay. She's gonna be okay. But yeah, so it's like, what's gonna happen? Yona and Suwon and the others are over there. What was that place called again? When they were facing the South Guy troops and whatnot, and then the castle is on fire. The castle and the city are on fire. Chago is over here, and you have Mania can't really fight anymore, because she's hurt and all that. So it's gonna be like a fight between Val and Chago. Unless I feel that Tetra and Ayura also should be injured. Like, I feel like they should be gravely injured or something, or other like that, for the Dromos to just show up without them. There's nobody else in town that I can think of that could come help. And if there's no one in town, then how long will it take? Because Yuna was feeling something. So if she feels that something is wrong inside the castle, how long will it take reinforcements to go from where they are to the castle to go help? So it's like, I don't know. And then you have a hack that's injured. Well, even if he's injured, he's still gonna do what he's gonna do. But I don't know. I guess we'll see. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you want to see my reaction to the next 3 chapters, you can do so by checking out my Patreon at patreon.com/feelmini, and you can also see the full length of this reaction there as well. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. Baby, 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 baby,